Night City in sexy wheels right now.
Nah, it was all my fault.
Wait, what?
Pigs didn't waddle in out of nowhere. My tech must have triggered the alarm.
So, maybe now, as God ordained. Jackie Wells.
V.
I know it.
Got the job to steal those wheels at the Coyote. From Kirk.
You work with that sewer slug?
Pepe owes him big and can't afford to pay, so I stepped up.
Man, gotta wonder about Pepe letting slimy Kirk boss him around like that.
Heard what they say. He's backed by cartels.
Cartels? No, listen. I know those cartel types, and I guarantee you, none of them have even heard of Kirk. El cabron's gotta learn. He don't do people in Haywood dirty. Come on, let's go have some lunch.
Just like that?
You
None.
getting one of my good feelings.
Okay.
Hello there, Night City! With you.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Sure. Why the hell not?
Let's begin with basic combat training. This session will be recorded for subsequent evaluation. This course is designed to reinforce your fundamental combat abilities and hone your reflexes. The skills you gain here will help you survive, even excel on the battlefield. I will train you to be effective with firearms, to use stealth tactics to your advantage, and to hack into enemy networks. Because at Militech...
Man, Militech can't encrypt for shit. But they clearly got drill and jarheads in their blood. Now, Station 1, you maggot! Move, move, move! Hope you're ready to bust ass through this fascist playground. Well, we doing? Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know, a little warm-up. Yeah, I didn't think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch? Sightseeing?
Hello everyone, this is Casey.
With regards Brazil and China, I don't understand the position of principle in defense of international conventions, prohibiting the attacks against civilian infrastructure and peaceful citizens. How can this just any initiative with good intentions? We discussed with our Brazilian and Chinese colleagues the evolution of the Brazil-China initiative. We know it is, for example, that one of the meetings of the group of friends which was created by China and Brazil, which went up New York in March, unexpectedly France and Switzerland participated, and France almost one, if not the most favored country in the front attacking Russian Federation, insisting on continuing to bomb weapons in Ukraine. So it is the Chinese authority initiative was valuable from the very beginning because they said we want a neutral, objective consideration, and this would be a counterbalance to the unilateral initiative which Ukrainians were promoting together with the Western Muslims, including so-called privileged doctors and the reason. I think to the benefit of the group of friends in Ukraine, looking at principles as you refer to it as way which was simulated. And of course, that since we touched upon the Western Federation, the Ukraine is the only country with a language which an official United Nations language is prohibited in all areas of education, media, cultural events, and so on and so forth. Russian language methodically took place in Ukraine in 2014 has been persistently exterminated by law. No such an example exists in any other part of the world where there are some conflicts. Israel, Palestine, I mean, no other conflict where this would be a characteristic exists. And this was already stated in the Russian Germany, which has Russia here today. He said yesterday again that everybody must respect international law. And that is territorial integrity of Ukraine. But this territorial integrity principle means that nobody cares about the rights, inherent rights of the people living on those territories. The Charter says respect of human rights, irrespective of race, gender, language, or religion. Russian language and canonic Orthodox Church in Ukraine are prohibited by law. And I said, look, the West, who always teaches everybody about human rights, including you, us, China, Venezuela, everybody, they never use this word, human rights, in relation to the situation in Ukraine. On the contrary.
And it's workforce is smarter than almost all graduate students in all disciplines simultaneously. It's actually just important to appreciate the that's really something. And the reasoning capabilities of Grok are incredible. So there's some people out there who think AI can't reason, and look,
Grok is reasoning comes from. And today we'll ask the question, what happens if you take expansion of process with all 201 GPUs, put all these into our 10x more compute than any of the models out there on reinforcement learning, unprecedented scale, what's going to happen? So this is the story of Grok 4, and Tony shares some insight with the audience.
yeah. So yeah, let's just talk about how smart Grok 4 is. So I guess we can start discussing this benchmark of humanities assessment. And this benchmark is a very challenging benchmark. Every single problem is curated by subject matter experts. It's in total 2,500, and it consists of many different subjects. Discovered new physics, but that is just a matter of time. If it may discover new technologies, where compute far up in order of magnitude, they have multiple agents attack the task, and then they compare their work and they put forward what they think is the best result. Yeah. So we'll introduce Grok 4 and Grok 4 Heavy. Sorry, can you put the next slide? Yeah. So basically, Grok 4 is a single agent version, and Grok 4 Heavy is the multi-agent. So let's take a look how they actually do on those exam problems and also some real-life topics.
Yeah. So we're going to start out here, and we're actually going to look at one of those HLA problems. This is actually one of the easier math ones. I don't really understand it very well. I'm not that smart, but I can launch this job here, and we can actually see how it's going to go through and start to think about this problem. While we're doing that, I also want to show a little bit more about what this model can do and launch a Grok 4 Heavy as well. So everyone knows Fly Market. It's extremely interesting. It's the seeker of truth. It aligns with what reality is most of the time. And with Grok, what we're actually looking at is being able to see how we can try to take these markets and see if we can predict the future as well. So as we're letting this run, we'll see how Grok 4 Heavy goes about predicting the World Series odds for like the current teams in MLB. And while we're waiting for these to process, we're going to pass it over to Eric, and he's going to show you an example of this.
Yeah, I guess one of the coolest things about Grok 4 is its ability to understand the world and to solve hard problems like
What can do with that?
For the model, find the XA item way that has the weirdest profile. So that's going to go off and start that, and then we can actually try out, let's create a timeline based on X post detailing the changes in the scores over time, and we can see all the conversation that was taking place at that time as well, so we can see who were the announcing scores and what was the reactions at those times. So we'll let that go through here and process, and if you go back to, this was the Greg Yang photo here, if we scroll through here, whoops. So Greg Yang, of course, who has his favorite photograph that he has on his account. That's actually not how he looks like in a live photograph, just so you know where, but it's quite funny.
But I have to understand that question.
Yeah.
That's the wild part. It's like, it understands what is a weird photo, what is a weird photo,
Yeah.
What is a less or more weird photo.
It goes through, it has to find all the team members, it has to figure out who they all are, it searches the tag.
Without access to the internal XAI personnel, it's literally looking at just at the internet.
Exactly.
So you can say like the weirdest of any company.
Yeah.
To be clear.
Exactly. And we can also take a look here at the question here for the humanities last exam. So it is still researching all of the historical scores, but it will have that final answer here soon. But we can, while it's finishing up, we can take a look at one of the ones that we set up here a second ago. And we can see that it finds the date that like Dan Hendricks initially announced it. We can go through, we can see OpenAI announcing their score back in February. And we can see as progress happens with Gemini, we can see like Kimi, and we can also even see the leads benchmarks of what people are saying is if it's right, it's going to be pretty impressive. So, pretty cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how everybody uses these tools and gets the most value out of them. But yeah, great.
Yeah, we're going to close the
prediction market finished here with the Heavy, and
operation needs to be a lot better. And that
chance of
Taskmaster, a quadrilateral Grok research agent to help you become smarter, do all the low research, and save hours and times going through the limiting tasks. And it's available right now.
So, yeah, we did limit usage during the demo so it didn't break the demo. So all this stuff is happening live, so there's nothing canned about the test that we're doing. After the is done, we'll enable more subscribers for us.
This is something crazy. So can you give us an opera on Diet Coke?
An opera on Diet Coke. That's a riot. Picture this, a shimmering silver can, glistening under stage of Diet Coke.
It's E. Hey, I'm going to say a number, and can you say the same number back to me? 1.
Guys, this is like a fun little game of echo.
2. Oh, you said 2? 3.
4. Nice and steady. What is it?
5.
Nice. Nailed it. That's pretty fun. Feel free to go in or switch it up if you want.
Hey, Gronk. Hey, Gronk.
Hello there. How can I help you today?
We're going to do a little test. Can you repeat after me? 1.
1. All right. What's next?
2.
2. What's on your mind?
3.
3. Need anything else?
4.
4. How can I assist you?
5.
5. What's next?
So as you can see, Rock was snappier, didn't interrupt me, and across the is we made different design choices. I think we were shooting for something more calm, smooth, more natural, versus something that's more poppy or artificial, so we keep improving.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. So since the launch of the voice model, kudos to Greg over here in the audience. So to answer our call, take a preview of the Grok 4 API and independently verify the Grok 4 performance. So initially we thought, hey, Grok 4 we think it's pretty good, it's pretty smart, it's our next gen reasoning model, spend 10x more compute and can use all tools, right? But turned out, when we actually verified on the private subset of the RKGI V2, it was like the only model in the last 3 months that breaks the 10% barrier. And in fact, it was so good that actually it was 16%, 15.8% accuracy, 2x of the second place, that is the Cloud 4 Opus model. And it's not just about performance, right? When you think about intelligence, having the API model drive the automation, it's also the intelligence per dollar, right? If you look at the cost over here, the Grok is just more just in league of its own. All right, so enough of benchmarks over here, right? So what can Grok do actually in the real world? We actually contacted the folks from Ender Labs who were gracious enough to try Grok in the real world to run a business.
Yeah, thanks for having us. I'm Axel from Ender Labs, and we're just at the Grok 4 on Bending Bench. Bending Bench is an AI simulation of a business scenario where we thought what is the most simple business an AI could possibly run, and we put vending machines. So in this scenario, the Grok and other models need to do stuff like manage inventory, contact suppliers, set prices. All of these things are super easy, and all the models can do them one by one. But when you do them over very long horizons, most models struggle. But we have a leaderboard, and there's a new number 1.
Yeah, so we got early access to the Grok 4 API. We ran it on the Bending Bench, and we saw some really impressive results. So it ranks definitely at the number 1 spot. It's even double the net worth, which is the measure that we have on this event. So it's not about the percentage on a score you get, but it's more the dollar value in net worth that you generate. So we were impressed by Grok. He was able to formulate a strategy and adhere to that strategy over a long period of time, much longer than other models that we have tested, other frontier models. So it's managed to run the simulation for double the time. To try Grok 4 API, our Palo Alto neighbor, Arc Institute, which is a leading medical research center, is
the real world or in the real world itself, because otherwise we fly blind into some things that might not be good.
Yeah, it's great to see that.
Business and AI could possibly run, and we put vending machines. So in this scenario, the Grok and other models need to do stuff like manage inventory, contact.
Yes, but it's more the dollar value in net worth that you generate. So we were impressed by Grok. He was able to formulate a strategy and adhere to that strategy over a long period of time, much longer than other models that we have tested, other frontier models.
We just need money in vending machines.
That's it.
And make $4.7 billion a year with moving vending.
Neighbor, Arc Institute, which is a leading medical research center, is already using and seeing like how can they automate their research load with Grok 4. And turn out the performance is able to help the scientists to sniff through millions of experiments logs and then just pick the best hypothesis within splits of seconds. We see this is being used for their first-person shooting game in the span of started 2 months ago, and we're open for business. Yeah, the other thing, we talked a lot about having Grok to make games, video games. So Danny is actually a video game designer on X. So we mentioned, hey, we want to try out some Grok for preview APIs to make games. And Danny answered the call. So this was actually just made first-person shooting game in a span of 4 hours. So actually, the unappreciated hardest problem of making video games is not necessarily encoding the core logic of the game, but actually go out, source all the assets, all the textures of files, and to create a visually appealing game. So one of the core aspects Rockwood does really well with all the tools out there is actually able to automate these like asset sourcing capabilities. So the developer can just focus on the core development itself, rather than so now you can run an entire game studio with game of one, with one person, and then you can have Grok 4 to go out and source all those like assets and all the things.
Yeah, the next step obviously for Grok to be able to play the game, so it has to have very good video understanding, so it can play the
and we're going to continue to accelerate as the cloud makes AI. We're going to be the fastest moving AGI companies out there. So what's coming next is that we're going to continue developing the model that's not just intelligent, smart, think for a really long time, spend a lot of compute, but having a model that actually goes fast and smart is going to be the core focus, right? So if you think about what are applications out there that can really benefit from all those very intelligent, fast, and smart models, and coding is actually one of them.
Yeah, so the team is currently working very heavily on coding models. I think right now the main focus is we actually trained recently a specialized coding model, which is going to be both fast and smart. And I believe we can share with that model with you guys, with all of you in a few weeks.
And that's very exciting. And the second after coding is we all see the weakness of Grok 4 is the multimodal capability. So in fact, it was so bad that Grok effectively just like looking at the world, squinting through the glass, and see all the blurry features and try to make sense of it. The most immediate improvement we're going to see with the next generation prediction model is that we're going to see step-function improvement on the model's capability in terms of image understanding, video understanding, and audio. Right? It's now the model is able to hear and see the world just like any of you, right? And now with
I appreciate you said it, Jimmy. I appreciate that. Serious is it? They can't afford that. They might be right. Thank you, Oh, shit. That's all we do is, that's it.
Not bad. But it's more realistic if the target's Quit standing around and take cover! You took a hit. Use a reanimator to patch yourself up. Head to the training area when you're good to go. Oh, look. Brought some chooms with him this time. You know what to do, V. Dream work, V. Stand on the platform and we'll move on. Hacking's the next item on the menu. Might notice I tweaked the course material. This training module will teach you how to apply technological... Work a little hack magic on the screen to distract the guard. Corpo trash. Style over substance. Good. Now take him out quietly. All right, all yours. Take him out. Never smart to leave behind any trace of your handiwork. Especially the dead kind. Now pick up the body and hide it somewhere. Okay, Now, try to take him down in one slick move. Think you're ready to try hacking some gonks in real time? Have fun! Now, detonate the grenade. Just needed to shut your brain down and follow orders, in true Militech fashion. Under my wise not too shabby. Militech's algorithms put you on a decent run. Got additional modules if you want to hone any other skills. Before you finish up, Delta out now. But remember, the street's not gonna give you any hints or second chances. Well, we doing this? Right. So first, let's shape up those stealth skills. Find cover, quick. Nice, nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight. Stealthy now, V. You ever relive a ninja BD? Just like that. No worries. Try again. Find cover, quick. Nice, nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight. Stealthy now, V. You ever relive a ninja BD? Nova, well done. Come on, you got this. Now the same thing, only with the camera. Nice work today. Just stand on the platform to exit. All right, some advanced combat techniques for dessert. Then we wrap this party up. Time to get down and dirty in close quarter combat. Let's bump things up from easy to normal. This next fool can block your attacks. Dull bit coming up now. Blocking blows instead of dealing. Now this fool loses his footing every time he swings. Use that. Get in there and land a counterpunch. I like that. V, want to see this fool punch in air next. Don't let him land anything. You've done well in mastering the way of the fool, young apprentice. I can teach you no more. This is the part where you face your final test. Let's move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword. Good. Now show me what you've learned. Good stuff. Looks like you're cruising already. Hop on the platform. Good luck, V.
So? Not bad, huh? Now we can get down to biz. Shh. Gonna be long?
Let's do this.
Elevator. This way. Your move, V. Your move, V. Your move, V.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Bug, you could at least try to be nice.
You want nice, supportive? Call the damn helpline. Looking for 1237. Target should be inside, but I got 0 eyes on her biomon. Fingers crossed it's not too late.
Is that you?
Ugh, I hate this life or death shit. Hurry. Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Low profile. Your move, V. V. V. Are we fucking late? Is that her? Is that our target?
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 corporal immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
V, mira. Eyes up. Pendejos ahead. Drop it quiet, V. Careful now. Nice. I couldn't have done that better myself.
On your toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
Fist fuck these Reapers.
Boosters at the clinic. And there's the corpo cat.
Need a find?
still crawling. Clean it up, clean it out. Don't want to be bringing the target out under fire. And definitely don't want a slug in your back.
Don't touch me in the eye!
No way.
V!
Not
You
me.
got this! Cover me! You're hurt!
Take you to
That all you got? We had options here. Fuck, you got eyes on this shithole? Anything.
Room he's in looks out on the balcony. Got a window on the left. Give me 2 secs to grease the lock.
You're on.
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got him. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
Jesus fucking Christ. Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
This does
Jacking
not
in.
look good.
Sandra Dorset, NC570442. Traumatine Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, and cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural cord. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Found the shard. We're moving now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice. V.
Oh, fuck.
She's flatlining.
V, need to know what's going on.
Jackie, air hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
Hey, catch, vato!
I think... Holy shit, it worked.
Fuera, cabrón. Get her outside. Fuera, get her out. Terrace. V.
Не, я играю. Да.
Landing. Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions.
Сейчас пойду.
Stop in the doorway.
Тренировку пойду.
Stop in the doorway.
Это, помнишь, ты говорил, мой проект, который стоит 1,5 миллиона евро? Сейчас там 40 минут мне нужно было пообщаться, узнать, сколько... Короче, сейчас рассказываю. Изначально, мы так посчитали, что мы свои деньги вернем за 26 месяцев. Но потом я пообщался с коллегами из технического департамента. Они сказали, что Захар может это... Я спросил их, типа, я показал им свои расчеты, я сказал, ребят, я все, типа, учил свои расчеты. То есть, по моим расчетам, входит 26 месяцев, он сказал, что, Захар, мы еще тратим 200 тысяч долларов на вот то-то, то-то. Вот. И я тоже включил свои расчеты. Потому что я хочу, чтобы мое решение, оно было самым выгодным, понимаешь? Потому что в больших компаниях это как? В больших компаниях это не то, что там вот ты нашел одну компанию и с ней идешь работаешь. Тут у нас это именно такая формальность, ты должен исследовать. Не-не-не, тебе нужно исследовать несколько технологий. Нельзя, понимаешь? То есть, вот, например, та технология, которую я нашел, 1,5 миллиона евро. Но дело в том, что я не один, который занимается этим, да. Кто-то еще нашел, его технология стоит 2 миллиона евро, да? И потом руководство сядет и все будут смотреть, это типа, какое, чем отличается, какое решение мы будем выбирать, что сколько стоит, понимаешь? Самое главное стоимость для компании, то есть, ну и стоимость плюс результат, да? И поэтому, как бы сказать, я вот решил еще 40 минут с ними пообщаться, еще раз чекнуть свои расчеты, чтобы у меня все было четко, потому что в понедельник вечером вот как раз будет совещание, и дай бог, чтобы все пошло хорошо. Я думаю, все будет хорошо, если честно. Вот. Я просто хотел уточнить этот момент у своих коллег. Потому что в понедельник вот все мы будем на совещании. Это опять по гидрам офиса. Может быть, да, где-то раз в месяц езжаю. А так дома. Вообще могу в Тироль переехать, куда угодно. Ну где-то да, раз в месяц я должен быть в офисе. Вот, а так дома, да. В офис еду, если только какие-то вот, например, если только, знаешь, мне нужно именно перед директорами что-то презентовать, например, да. Например, вот сейчас, если этот проект сработает в Америке, если сейчас американский директор завода скажет, да, Захар, твое решение супер, мы идем с твоим, тогда я возьму этот успех, скажу к своим директорам, скажу, ребят, посмотрите, что я делаю в Америке, то, что я нашел, сейчас будет там реализовано, потому что директор производства в Америке, он идет с моим. Тогда, то есть мне это очень нужно, потому что после этого, я пойду, опять говорю, да, я поеду в офис к своим директорам, скажу, так-то, ребят, это решение самое лучшее на рынке, поэтому давайте во всех заводах тоже будем, понимаешь? И я потом им дам презентацию, расскажу там то-то, все-то, почему именно мы выбираем это решение, и после этого, как бы сказать, да, я получу их согласие, и дальше уже буду развивать эту технологию во всех остальных производствах также, понимаешь, заводах. Вот. То есть именно когда нужно мне давать какие-то серьезные там, выступления, там, совещания, тогда в офисе. А так, все из дома. Я из дома, мой руководитель из дома. Ну, может быть, он чаще меня идет в офис, скорее всего. Да, такие дела. Ну, это офигенно, блин. Как в прошлый раз мне приходил каждое утро там ехать в офис. Сейчас, конечно, офигенно. Реально, то есть именно, вот представь себе, на каком же уровне я нахожусь. Реально. Из дома работаю, полное доверие. Это круто.
TT-133 to control. Patient NT-570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
Hey, had to hurt. Followed orders. Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over.
А ты видел, пап, этот мой телек
Cutting my
вообще?
wires now. See you in the near future.
Поставь на видео, подожди.
Listen, Mano, I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels?
I
got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro.
Это
How's
моя
it gonna look
квартира.
for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
Огромный телек у меня, просто огромный. Знаешь, смотри, я тоже об этом думал. Вам туда нужно купить телек побольше. Вам нужен старый.
Gonna be long?
А, ну да, дело нужно.
60-70 milyar lazım değerli oraya. İşte değerli milyar var, kesin ülkeler. Orada bir dolar var, bakalım. Dolar isterler.
Gonna be long?
Misafirler amarcısı da eşya 60 milyar lazım. Polisi теле бар.
Hello?
Телевизор, только зимой смотрим.
Ну, понятно. Ну, понятно. Но для меня это, например, так как я живу один. Ну, короче, представь себе, после работы один, я бы сдох, если бы у меня было телевизора. А тут не жарко, но... Да. У этого диагональ 192 сантиметра. Сейчас скажу сколько. У вас диагональ 55, ну, 55 дюймов, а это сколько в сантиметрах?
120 santimetre demek yeter.
Не знаю, сейчас, секунду. Скажу тебе. 139. 140.
Метр yeter.
Да. Так как я этот IT-гай, у IT-гая, как бы сказать,